Hello, Maria here. Welcome to my channel. I am going to share with you my winter organization. We're going to organize perfumes today and I'm excited about it. I hope that you are too. If you haven't subscribed, just go ahead and hit that button. Join the Weird Wonderful family. I would love to have you part of the community. I did film a fall video, a fall organization video with my perfumes, but somehow it didn't turn out, so I didn't put it up. So we're gonna do this one, and yes, my perfume carousel is just looking like a disaster. So we're gonna get it all cleaned up and organize my fragrances, and I hope that you enjoy. And without further ado, let's get into it. My perfume carousel has gotten a little out of control. There's just kind of perfumes everywhere and it's all disorganized. So I'm going to spend some time and we're going to organize it and put in the perfumes that I'm using for winter. And let's get started. So I leave kind of some of my samples that I am enjoying, or my travel sprays, in here. So I've got Noir Illusions, which is from Perfume Parlor. It's a dupe for Black Phantom by Kilian. I like Black Phantom, but I don't want to spend the cash on it because I don't love it that much. So I like this Noir Illusions because I can wear it when I want, but I don't have to commit to a full bottle. And then I've got Lyra by Azerjaff. This is again by Perfume Parlor, but it's an excellent dupe. I have a sample of the original Lyra and it smells very, very close. And then this one is a sample that I'm trying out, Elixir Pour Elle by Mabelline. It's also an excellent winter fragrance. I've got Princess by Kilian. This is my Tobacco Vanille, which I use very sparingly because it's one of my favorites. I have Rose Tobacco. I don't know if this is a specific, like if this is a dupe or if this is just Perfume Parlor's fragrance, but I love this one, it's gorgeous. I also have Mia's Blend by Be Layered in here. I've got the original Black Phantom by Kilian here to compare with the other one. And I also have Sunshine Vibes by Be Layered. This is a dupe for Amouage's Sunshine Woman, and I'm trying to decide if I do want this one. I'm not sure I am still as in love with it as I was to begin with. And then I don't know what this is. I think it's Cherry Delight by Tom Ford. Yeah, this one's Cherry Delight by Tom Ford. So those are the samples that I'm kind of working on. I've got a whole bunch of other samples in a carousel that I am going through and testing out as well. So I want to start with this top shelf. I tried dusting it, but I see that there's still dust in there, so I'm just going to give it a bit more of a go. So I'm going to start with the top. The top is where I want to put the fragrances that I'm going to reach for the most. And so I'm going to start with Velvet Vanilla because I know that I'm going to reach for this one. It's absolutely one of my favorites, so I'm going to put it there. And as a result, I'm going to put kind of my tuberose fragrances. So I've got Velvet Vanilla, and then I've got Dolled Up, which I love, by Be Layered. So I'm going to put that in there, and then I'm also going to put my L'Interdit by Givenchy. These are all kind of tuberose heavy fragrances, and I absolutely love them. So they're going to go here. And being we've got one Be Layered there, I'm going to do my other Be Layereds because I really enjoy them. First one is Cherry Delight by Be Layered. The other one is First Kiss by Be Layered. I really, really enjoy this fragrance as well, wear it quite often. I've got a couple Federico Majora fragrances. So this is also Lost Cherry. I think because I have this one in here, I'm going to take this one out for now, and I may just let my son use this one because he absolutely loves that one. So I'm going to put that there, and then I do have the Tobacco Vanille Federico Majora one. This is a pretty decent dupe as well, although I do prefer Tobacco Vanille, like just the actual one. And then also I'm going to throw this Intense Cafe one in there just because it fits. Okay, moving on to my third spot. In this spot, I'm going to put my Jean Paul Gaultier ones, primarily because I just love them all together. And this one's a tall bottle, so I put it on the top shelf. I'm gonna put in La Belle, which is absolutely one of my favorite fragrances. I also have Scandale à Paris, which I am currently really enjoying. It's more of a spring-summer fragrance, I would say, but I really love it regardless. I just like the way they look on my tray, so I'm not gonna get rid of them. And then there's So Scandal, which is a little bit more raspberry heavy. So I just like having my Jean Paul Gaultiers together. If I get, like, I want to get Scandal by Night, so if I get that, I'll probably move one of these out. And I may move these out in the end if I don't have enough room in the tray, just because I'm not going to be using these two in the winter time. So here, I had both my floral streets together, but I don't want the Wonderland Peony out because I'm just not wearing it for winter. So definitely going to have Ylang Ylang Espresso. As you guys know, this is one of my favorite fragrances, and recently I wore this one and got a compliment, so that gave me courage to wear it places other than my bedroom. I'm also going to put Santal Royale up on top because this is my newest fragrance and I'm in love with it. So I want to get some wear out of it. And because this one is so dark, I'm also, like, these are all kind of darker fragrances. So I'm going to throw my Okja Moira up here as well. This is the dupe for Parfums de Marly Herod. Really enjoy this fragrance, so I wanted it up there as well. I was going to throw my Alien Essence Absolute up there, but it won't fit, so I'm going to leave it out for now. So this is my shortest shelf that I have, or like my teeniest shelf. So I'm going to put kind of my teeny perfumes here. So definitely going to put Alien Essence Absolute. I want to get some wear out of this one. I haven't been wearing it as much, mainly because it's really special to me. And so I find that with my special ones, I'm just not wearing them, which is really stupid. So I want to put my Versace Crystal Noir in here as well. I'm going to put this one kind of near the back because I just don't reach for that one as much, but I still want it in my rotation. I'm also going to put Twilly d'Hermès in there. This one's kind of a great all year round fragrance. And then I'm also going to put Michael Kors Twilight Shimmer. This is such a beautiful fragrance. It's plum heavy and I just love it. So these will be the three that I want to reach for, but I also want that little Crystal Noir in there just in case. On this shelf, I'm going to put my Ellie Saab fragrances that I want to use for the winter time. So definitely Ellie Saab Shine. This one is just gorgeous. I love the pineapple note. It's kind of a warm pistachio almond fragrance, and I am just in love with it. And then also Ellie Saab Le Parfum. This one is one of my favorite fragrances, period. I just absolutely love, love, love the rose and orange combination. And this, because this one's such a big bottle, I can't fit tons in here, but I think I'm going to put my little Kayali Invite Only Amber 23 in here. I'm not in love with this fragrance, but I want to give it more of a go, so I'm going to just throw it in there just so that it's there. Okay, moving on to this shelf, I think I'm going to go with some of my more feminine fragrances. I'm going to put Mon Guerlain in there. I'm also going to put Coco Mademoiselle in here. Yeah, I love having the two of them kind of together. I love that blush pink look. So I'm going to do those two together. And do I want to do anything else in this shelf that I think can fit? I think that's it. I'm just going to leave it a little bit more plain. I don't want it to get too crowded in here because what I find is it gets crowded and then it just looks messy. So I'd rather have it kind of clean. So I'll leave it like that for now. On this shelf, I'm going to put my Fragrance Du Bois Milano fragrance. This one is just gorgeous. It's super elegant. And I'm also going to put my Gigi by Avitim. This is a Brazilian fragrance and it is very amber centric. So that one's beautiful. The Milano, it's kind of, it's got rose, it's got some leather. It's just, let me smell it. oh, it's just gorgeous. It smells rich, luxurious, but like you're not trying too hard. So I just think it's stunning. Very, very nice. I've decided to throw my my Alien in there with the two feminine ones. This one's way more indolic and just kind of sexy jasmine, and I think it's perfect. I think I'm going to start with this tall one first, because this is where, you know, the tallest bottles just have to go. So I'm going to start with my Michael Kors Starlight Shimmer. This one is similar to Oud Bouquet or Shake Off Oud. It's kind of got that same vibe, although this one has more vanilla in it. I'm going to put Fifth Avenue Royale in there. This is one of my favorite fragrances. I just love it. It's got raspberry and some liquor in here, so I just love this one. And then also Florence. This is very similar to Rose's Vanille, so it's a great dupe for that if you're interested. Okay, next I'm going to put just a few bottles, I'm going to display these ones a little bit differently because they're all kind of flat. So I'm going to put my my Elizabeth and James Nirvana Rose in here. This is Rose, Geranium, and Vetiver. I just think that this one is gorgeous. Yeah, it's just a stunning fragrance. I'm also going to put my Shake Off Oud in there. This one, again, it's a rose-centric fragrance. I just love it. I'm also going to throw in my La Petite Robe Noire in here. I really like this one paired with this one especially. And then if I can, I'm gonna fit, no, I can't. Okay, well then I'm going to go with this Tribal Vow. Actually, no. I'm gonna put my Noir Parfum in here, and that way I've kind of got some evening fragrances all together, and I think that looks fine. I like the gold kind of accents on these ones all together. In this shorter one, I'm gonna do something similar. I've got Tribal Vow here and Night in Cannes, and these are both fragrances I'm trying out. Actually, I'm going to put Tribal Vow behind my Fragrance Du Bois one. Yeah, that works really good. Okay, so Night in Cannes. This is one I'm not sure about. It's a nice enough fragrance. It's just not really my vibe. So I'm gonna put it there. I'm also going to put my Dolce & Gabbana The Only One in here. Again, I just like the black bottles all being kind of together. I'm also going to put my La Rive Taste of Kiss in here. I'm actually, yeah, can I arrange these a little bit nicer? Let's try. Yeah, that works. So I'm going to put Taste of Kiss in here. This one is a dupe for La Nuit Trésor. And it's just a deep, dark fragrance. This one is not as deep as La Nuit Trésor. It's not an exact dupe. It gives you that same kind of richness, but this one doesn't have the same amount of smokiness that La Nuit Trésor has. So eventually I want to get La Nuit Trésor because I actually prefer it over this one, but this one is a really nice fragrance regardless. So this last drawer, I want to put some of my vanillas. So I'm going to put By the Fireplace in here. I'm also going to put my Pascal Morabito Sultan Noir fragrance. This is one of my favorite right now. I'm just really loving it. I'm going to put Serge Lutens Un Bois Vanille in here as well. And then I'm also going to put two flavors, 1317. This is the dupe for Spiritus Double Vanille by Guerlain. So I'm going to just throw that one in there, and I may or may not use it. I haven't been too crazy about the incense in this one. So yeah, and I've got fragrances here that I haven't been able to fit, such as Jasmine Wisp, which has to go in somewhere. So I'm going to have to pare this down a bit more. I'm going to throw Jasmine Wisp right in here. It's not the most beautiful, but it'll work. And then the rest of my fragrances, I've got ones like Dior. Oops, I've got to put this one in somewhere as well. I am going to throw that one in. Can I fit it in there? Yikes. This is the problem. I've got too many and I love them all. I'm going to throw this one just kind of in. Actually, I'm going to take out La Petite Robe Noire, and I'm going to put Angel Muse in there. And then La Petite Robe Noire, I'm going to fit it right in there with these black bottles, and hopefully I'll still reach for these. Like, when I find that if they're not displayed, I tend not to reach for them as much. So I'm going to flip that around so I can see it. So here we have it. This is the bottom shelf. The middle shelf. I think that looks great. And then my top shelf. So beautiful. So that is it. I hope that you enjoyed. I've got another carousel. I've got a perfume tray by my bed, so maybe I'll share those with you at some point. But that's it. Hope you have an amazing week, and we'll talk to you soon.